Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Draft Boys. Babiak is not here because he's dealing with some computer issues. Got to get a new computer. As a result, we have a reoccurring guest on this channel, Marcus, or better known as Marcussi, joining, replacing Babiak. Marcussi, how are we doing?
Doing great. Fabian just scored his first goal, so I'm on an all-time high. Let's get this going.
Hi, Magani, how are you doing?
Great. Ready to maybe get a win on YouTube, not just Instagram.
Yeah. Last week, very interesting results in our best contracts draft over on YouTube. Funny enough, Babiak won 59% of the vote. I won 24%. Magani won 17%. On Instagram, where we do the blind comparisons, Magani won 53% of the vote. Got more of the casual vote with the Quinn Hughes and Cale Makar picks. Babiak got 26. I got 21. So as a result, once we combine that, 2/3 count for YouTube, 1/3 Instagram. That's how we weigh it. Babiak won 48%, Magani won 29%, and I won 23%. I'm picking first. I decided to pick second. Magani's going to be picking first. Marcus is getting the third spot, the back-to-back spot. We're doing the best under 25 team. Under 25, not 25 and under. So it's the 2018 draft and on. The only guys that really qualify from the 2018 draft are Dostal, Hoffer, and Marchenko. We're filming this on April 13th. Darlene just turned 25 years old. He would have been in if Babiak didn't have computer issues. He would have been on this, would have been in the thumbnail. But yeah, and we're just building the best team possible. You got to go left wing, center, right wing. I'm not going to be a stickler about the wingers. You got to go left-handed defense and right-handed defense. I will be a stickler on that if you pick two lefties or two righties. And then a goalie. I think I've done enough yapping. Are you guys ready to dive into this? Pretty self-explanatory. Just the best team, both talent and like fit-wise, play style fit-wise. Who builds the best team? No contracts.
Yeah.
No like, oh, Celebrini's going to be better than this guy in 5 years. Right now, who can build the best team?
Yeah,
you boys ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
All right, Magani, 1-1.
I'm
up.
always drafting first somehow. Whoever, like, the loser never wants to pick first, so I'll take it. But first overall pick, I'm going to go Jack Hughes. Get rid of the center position. Again, I talked about in the contract drafts, he's generational. It's just injuries, right? So if he could just stay healthy, he's a top player in the league. So I will go ahead and take him at 23 years old. So
okay, yeah, I think with Darlene not being here, he's the clear-cut
yeah.
best player. What do you think about that, Marcus?
I like it. It's a good pick. Jack Hughes is built these, so.
Yeah. I'm about to go batshit insane for my second overall pick. I was waiting to see if Magani was going to go with a goalie. I would have gone with a goalie if he went Dustin Wolf or someone else first overall. This is going to sound crazy coming out of my mouth. I am going to be going with Moritz Seider, second overall.
Okay.
Mainly because I don't like the right-handed defenseman that we're going to be selecting in this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Seider has really just taken a massive step this season, especially defensively. And even in prior seasons was playing 23, 24 minutes a night effectively. Yeah, 6'3", skates extremely well, defends well, extremely physical. I'll lock up my right-handed defenseman because I think that, like, positional value-wise, I think that's one that you have to lock up, and he's by far the best.
That's a good
for
pick.
Centers. Hughes is definitely the best center, but there's comparable ones.
Mm-hmm.
Marcussi for back-to-back.
So back-to-back, I'm kind of glad I got this position. Mike, you had a good point with the right-hand defenseman. Seider was a good choice. He was one of the gems on the list. So with that, I'm probably going to take back-to-back. I'll go Brock Faber at right D, and then I want to take Dustin Wolf, who's been
Smart.
absolutely insane this season.
Mm-hmm.
I've loved watching him, and I love Brock Faber too. So,
yeah, Faber, great rookie year. This year has been a little bit more underwhelming, but Minnesota's kind of just fallen off in the back half. I think that there is a gap between Seider and Faber, but Faber was my clear number 2 right-handed defenseman. Mm-hmm. I don't know who the hell Magani's going to pick at this point.
Yeah, I have to do some research. I got to do some research now. But at least I can save it till the very end. But.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it right now.
Yeah.
All right, because he went goaltending, and I think Dustin Wolf is the best goalie. I'm not going to argue that he's not. I'm going with Dostal. When looking at him, he has a 905, which doesn't seem that impressive, but it's on a shit Ducks team. He's top 10 like across the board, across every single like advanced model, goals saved above expected. So I'm going to lock up Dostal. I think it was a pretty clear 1-2 for goalies. So Magani's
yeah, goalies are rough there. I have 3 on my list. At least I know who I'm going to take for goalie. Right-hand defense, but I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what your last 2 picks are going to be position-wise now.
So I'm back-to-back. First, I'm going to go with Marchenko. We'll put him at right wing. He's got 72 points this year. He's currently 24 years old. Kind of a breakout year for him. And then my second, I'm gonna take Lucas Raymond probably as my left
Okay.
wing. I'm just gonna stack my offense, and I'll worry about the rest later. He's got 75 points, close to 30 goals. Obviously, he's 23 years old, so my forward core looks pretty good. Just got to worry about D now.
Yeah, I low-key chirped you, but I had Marchenko as my third right wing and Raymond as my number one
Yeah.
right wing and Raymond as my number one
I
left wing.
feel
So
like
I
those
do
were
agree
like the
with that.
top guys at each spot. I don't know, but yeah.
Okay, I actually don't know where I'm going to go from here. Do I go defense? No, Marcus has no defense as of right now. I'm going to go with I'll go with Cole Caulfield. Lock up the right wing. One of the best goal scorers in the NHL already. Maybe not the best defender, but yeah, I'll take his elite goal scoring.
So now, so I don't have back to back because Max just had back to back.
You have back to back.
No, you do have
Oh, I
back to back.
Yeah,
Cool,
I'm
this
the
is
only one that
great.
doesn't go back to back.
This is great.
The three-man snake is a little wonky. Don't get me wrong.
So
Yeah, it is. It is.
I like the direction you guys are taking, and there's a lot of great players in this pool to choose from. I'm feeling like I want to, get my defense out of the way and get that left side defense locked up. Gonna take the BU now, Montreal Canadiens. Get some offense
Wow.
there. And then let's see. Yeah, might as well go for center. Give me Tim Stutzla. Get a little
Okay.
German in there.
Yeah, I was thinking about stacking Canadians. That would be a glazeful team that I would be building. I'm up now. I think, Marcus, both of your picks were very solid. I have Wyatt Johnston. I think Wyatt Johnston is better than Tim Stutzla, though. So I'm going to go with Johnston. Actually, do I think that? I don't know. They're comparable at least. Johnston this year, since like game 20, has been a point per game and almost half a goal per game guy. He's been a beast, and last year already had 32 goals, 33 assists, 65 points. So he's the clear-cut third best center behind Hughes and Stutzla, and I think him and Stutzla are pretty arguable at this point.
All right, so I have two now. Oh boy, this is where it gets ugly. All right,
Yeah,
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my left-handed defenseman out of the way.
you got to.
And probably goalie. So first, I'm gonna go with Thomas Harley on Dallas. He's got 50 points this year. 23-year-old defenseman. He's really helping that back end for them. So I'm going to take him. And then goalies, there is not a lot of options. Based off my research, I'm going to take Spencer Knight. So
that's solid.
Yeah.
Not in the same tier as the other guys.
based off, I mean, I had Dostal and Wolf, and once those guys are gone, it was kind of cooked. So Spencer Knight, the potential's there. You just got to see it consistently. So I'll take him.
All right. I'm up now. I need a left wing or right wing. I think I'm just going to go with Matt Boldy, one of the better two-way wingers already in the NHL. It's not like the sexiest pick, but you're not getting like serious difference makers offensively, like next level guys at this point. Mm-hmm. So I'll just balance my team out a little bit, considering and Cole Caulfield and Boldy have that experience from the U.S. national team. So yeah, I'll go Boldy. Marcus, two forwards.
Two forwards,
two wingers.
So many amazing options, and I don't really know.
There's really not a gap like past. Yeah. Once you took Marchenko and Raymond, like it's just all up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Geez, I may go for preference. You know what? Two guys I've really enjoyed watching this year that I'm just gonna take for the winger's sake of it. I'll take Matthew Nyes. Give me that guy. I like him. Hobie Baker finalist, and there's so many good names. You know what? I put a star next to him too because I think he's an elite shooter, great goal scorer. Why not take Dylan Gunther?
Yeah, been like a 35 and 35 guy the last 2 years. I almost went with him. Opted for Caulfield.
Is it me? Or no, you're up.
I'm up.
Yeah.
I'm up with my last pick. It's pretty obvious at this point I need a left-handed defenseman. I'm going with Jake Sanderson. Him and Mort Seider get compared a lot in a good way. They're both very young, very great skaters, good defensively. Seider and Sanderson as my two defensemen. I'm very happy at that. Yeah,
that was a good pick. I was between him or Harley, but I
U.S. plug-in.
Yep. All right, so doing some research on right-handed defensemen, after your guys' picks. There's not a lot under 25. So this is, I don't want to hate on it too much, but the best player I think I could find with at least some potential, I'm gonna take Seamus Casey on New Jersey.
Seamus Casey.
and the reason is because he's because he's got some potential, and I think he could pair well with Harley. I don't have a lot of other choices on here, and once you guys pick those two right-hand defensemen, once I picked first overall and they were both gone, there's really not many options here.
I think you, although Hughes again is the clear-cut best under 25 player.
I just screw myself.
I think you going him was a big mistake.
There's no right-handed defenseman, so I'm gonna need my forward core to carry.
Yeah. Okay. Here are the teams. Magani, Marchenko, Hughes, Raymond. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. Then we got Harley and Casey for defensemen, and Spencer Knight, who's actually pretty decent in goal. For me, Wyatt Johnston, Boldy, Caulfield, Sider Sanderson, and Dahl. Marcus gets Stutzla, Nyes, Gunther, Faber, Hudson, and Wolf. I think it's a two-man race, most likely, at this point.
The first overall pick might have not been the move.
The Seamus Casey, I think you could have got the casual vote again based on like Jack Hughes and Spencer Knight's like name value still. So you might still do good on Instagram, but Seamus Casey was crazy.
It's tough.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of options. Look at them.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, oh my God, I need to get a right-handed defenseman at this point. But let us know in the comments. Vote on the page. Go to the post section and vote there who you think won. We're going to be posting on Instagram as well. Any last words, boys?
No, that was fun. That was a good one.
Hi, Marcus. Thank you for joining us as always. We'll most likely have you back, whether it's because Babiak doesn't have a laptop or just a 4-man draft. We'll expand our
we'll do a team
reach.
draft one time.
Yeah. Oh, that would actually be crazy. Yeah. 3 teams of 2 would be nuts. Bickering back and forth. Me with Babiak. All right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be seeing you in the next one. Peace.